What you doing to me?
Though born of a vile source, these powers can be used for good or ill.
I'll use it for good. Or both. I'll use it for both, depending on the situation. Welcome back, everyone, to Baldur's Gate 3, Episode 4. Now, last time we did the whole song and dance of going into the Tiefling area, killing Saza. We found Karlek and we killed the paladins following her, but in the process I managed to break my paladin oath. Whatever the consequences of that may be. So, that's what we're going to figure out right now, because without that, I'm not able to use some of my spells. So, I don't know what's going to happen. All I know something is... It's just something happens after I end the day, I guess. Although, let me quickly talk to Karlek a little bit.
What's the story?
Because she has a slew of dialogue options.
First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the Hells. Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic round here, right?
Surely not. What does the infernal engine do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
Yeah, you're literally on fire right now. You must be... pent up.
I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But, not today.
We'll figure it out eventually. Well, I don't think anyone else has any conversations going on. So let's end the day and see what happens. Oh wait, yeah, we gotta do this as well.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Do I have to rest 2 days for both of this to happen? Both this and my oath broken oath?
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
God damn it. Anyone but her.
Just who in the 9 hells are you?
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank.
Oh boy.
We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
I doubt I can fight her. But you better not lay a damn finger on Karlak.
Don't you worry.
Oh, everyone
That ship
approves
has
of that.
long sailed the
Nice.
Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Here it goes.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
I wonder if we can fight her eventually. Nice horns.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
I'm just a dwarf
and
man.
Bill, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Bye-bye. And, oh, gotta talk to everyone about that. Talk to Karlach first.
Something's on my mind.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
He's a good man. Maybe the best of us.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
And, gotta talk to Shadowheart about that. Everyone who was in the party, basically.
Something's wrong. I feel... it hurts. Darkness, protect me.
Are you hurt?
No. I'm fine. Forget it.
She's stubborn, but... What's that all about?
I don't know.
I don't want to enter her thoughts. Ask how she feels.
I'm fine. It's past whatever it was. And stop looking at me like that. I'm not sprouting tentacles just yet.
Alright, just change the subject. Darkness, protect me. What did you mean by that?
It's nothing. I swear.
There's more to this. Why aren't you telling me? I mean, I have some persuasion, you know. Not a lot, but... Ugh. 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 Cannot... Okay. Well. She's probably gonna disapprove of this.
Please. It's nothing. Just let it rest.
Alright, well. I didn't lose anything for trying, so... That's at least something. Real boy.
God's damn her, straight back to the hells.
I mean, that's probably
Just
where
look at
she
me.
went.
I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
You're lucky she didn't take your soul when she came.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, Every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
How in the hell did you get involved with Mizora?
The one little question that put me out of house and home.
Well
I
approved.
can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Well, that's the most we can ever say about that. But, okay, so is my paladin thing gonna happen now, or... Contemplate. How do I contemplate? I just go to bed and... Oh, oh wait, no. Oathbreaker Knight. There he is. Ah, level 12. Aura of Hate. Aura of Protection. Aura of Courage. Yeah, hey man. How's it going?
I have been waiting for you. I felt the moment of your liberation. The shedding of your bond. You called to me. I am here to show you the way.
The way to what?
A journey with no end. Trodden only by the desperate and the damned. It is a path I have walked since the moment I fell. Now, you will walk it too, Oathbreaker. You swore to defend the defenseless, to stand as an emblem for all that is good and just in this world. Tell me, why did you abandon your oath?
Is it because of the sneak attack I did? Probably. If I just would have walked up to them and they would have attacked me first, I'm guessing that would have kept the oath. I had no choice to follow rules and act against my conscience. I wanted to help Karlach. I mean, I guess I technically did have a choice, but like... Oh, I don't know. I've never dealt with any of this before. It was not my intention. Oh, that seems like a bad excuse, though. Oh, I don't know. Why is the Starion so bright over there? It was not my intention.
A lapse in judgment. To know the reason for your fall is perhaps to know the shape of things to come. Take comfort in your undoing. I, like you, abandoned my cause. But much can still be achieved. Your oath is broken. The light within you fades. A new power is awakening.
Tell me more about these powers.
Darkness will obey your summons. The dead will march to your rhythm. Even now, these shadows gather around you. They sense the cracks in your armor. They yearn to be used, to be inflicted.
What oath did you swear?
I served a noble lord. I fought for him without question or restraint. Where his light shone, my sword followed. In his name, I raised villages, put thousands to the sword.
I do like his voice.
I believed our greater purpose required such brutality, such sacrifice. But his light was so radiant, it blinded me to all else. I could not see the darkness and corruption of the path he led me down. When I finally saw the truth, he would not be reasoned with. So I ended him. For this, I was called Oathbreaker.
Did you know what it meant to break your oath like that?
I knew the consequences would be worse for those he continued to harm. What's past is past. We are here to discuss your future.
I'm guessing that is a thing, since he said, I swore an oath to protect the defenseless and, like, the innocent. I sneak attacked that one lady who is a traitor. She didn't attack me first. So, again, I'm assuming if I just would have walked in and they assaulted me first, then it would have been justified. What did you achieve after abandoning your oath?
I wielded the powers of darkness, yet held a candle for those who needed the light. My actions followed no teaching, apart from my own justification. Good or ill, I made my choices. Eventually, I heard the call of others who had strayed. I showed them the way, as I show you now.
I mean, I'm just hoping I can keep my spells, but I guess I get access to more spells. But I will admit, I'd rather have the freedom to just, you know, make those decisions in battle. Is there any way to reclaim my oath?
It is possible. But such a promise must not be made lightly. Wealth must be sacrificed, and your soul repledged. It is wise to first consider what is gained, and what is lost in the bargain. Should you wish to do so, speak with me again.
Now, this is a tough one. Because I like the idea of a remaining pure to a paladin playstyle or lifestyle or what have you. But, I have no idea what an Oathbreaker is. It does sound appealing. Just acting to my own accord now. I'm hoping I can get my paladin channel spells back. And well, considering it doesn't look like I can change my oath. So I would still be under the penalty of attacking the defenseless. Which again, I should have chose the Oath of Vengeance or whatever, but I could save here. This seems like a very important choice, but I will become an Oathbreaker.
Do not resist. Surrender and be remade.
Ow. What you doing to me?
Though born of a vile source, these powers can be used for good or ill.
I'll use it for good. Or both. I'll use it for both, depending on the situation.
Your oath no longer binds you. The choice is yours alone.
Oh. You have broken your sacred oath in pursuit of power and ambition. Only darkness remains to fuel you now. Spiteful suffering. Necrotic damage. Control undead. Let your darkest emotion burst forth as a menacing pulse to frighten nearby enemies. Oath spells, Hellish Rebuke, and Inflict Wounds. Oh, so I'm kind of like Shadowheart now of these spells. Oh, I still have my other ones though. I can still lay on hands, so that's nice. Yeah, and those took up the spots of my channel oath. I guess it could be useful to control the dead. But actually, did that... It almost seemed like in that menu it said I was level 4. I'm only level 3. Huh, but well then. Whatever, let's finally rest up. Oh wait, hang on, hang on. What was that? Enlarge, grow in size and become stronger? Where did I get this? I'm now as tall as a normal man. Wow. Amazing. So how much stronger? Ability check saving throw using strength. Weapon damage deals additional 1d4 damage. Okay. I don't know where I got that. Let's just go to bed. Camping supplies. Full west. Astarion's still doing Astarion things, being a vampire, but we'll worry about that another time. Scratch! Scratchy boy! Hey, buddy. Everyone approves. Of course, who wouldn't approve petting a dog? Good old boy. Good old Scratchy boy. I know I can bring him with me, but I don't want to risk him dying. You crazy? I don't want to risk that. And I guess Oathbreaker is still just going to be there. But alright, what are we actually going to do today? We can go... We should go into the grove, talk to the tiefling, and then start the stuff with the druids. We could go kill the goblins. We can probably explore the ruins now. We can do a lot, to be fair. So let's just leave camp. Oh, Shadowheart has something to say.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now.
Please do.
It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about.
That's still pretty vague.
It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least. In case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Turn to other matters. I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Well, that's basically the same stuff as before. Alright, so... Let's see. Protection, Hellish Rebuke. Oh, we actually a neck attack. Attack with flames that deal 2 to 25 damage. Oh, that's a reaction? I thought that was a spell. That's pretty nice. Okay. So let's go back to the grove. We should also do some shopping. Because I have tons of stuff that I need to sell, and I haven't spent a single coin yet. Oh, big old wooden door, please open for us. Yeah, take your sweet time, come on. I know it's important to switch out party members every now and then to get their relationship up, Because, well, I just don't know when I would do it. I know it's obvious in some cases, like we'll need Lae'zel when we're talking to the Kresh and whatnot.
Refugees, adventurers, and even a Duergar. Known in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you.
Thank you.
Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
I'm looking for a healer.
I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers. But I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon.
What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Bits and bobs, huh? I'll see to that. Okay, I sold a lot of stuff, bought a enchanted armor piece for myself. And I bought a ring for Karlach because it does increase throwing damage. And since she'll be a barbarian and raging all the time, I'm just gonna load her up with a whole bunch of random weapons like axes and whatnot so she can just throw at enemies.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
Indeed.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Take a gander, make sure she's
Don't get
okay.
too close, or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demano valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky.
In English,
I might be able to
please.
help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Alright. Where should we look for infernal iron?
I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look.
I think there's one in the ruins. We'll keep our eyes open for some iron.
Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
Well, I sold all my stuff to the other guy, so I don't really have much I could buy from you. Oh, and look, you got the same uncommon armor. Hand crossbow. What? Is this a smaller crossbow? Ooh, an enchanted mace. Is that better for Shadowheart? It is. And it's only 88 gold. I don't have really much to sell to this guy. I'll be honest. No one wants my brain in the jars. They're 10 pounds? Why are these things 10 pounds? Well, just, I'll try to remember that for later. Okay, let's see. Let's go see what's up with the druids. We gotta eventually deal with this. There's this Donny kid, which I know leads to something else. But, yeah, down here.
Just once.
Okay, let's just save before we go down here. And I'm not really making up to my promise at not abusing save states, but surely a lot of people play like this, right? Like, I don't want to get into bad circumstances, at least not to my own accord.
She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Bear. Hey, how's it going?
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back!
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now.
Keep back! Force my hand, and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh. I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Oh boy, now I gotta deal with the asshole leader. Oh, and this guy, Volo.
I do wish I could understand you.
Alright, Volo.
Do my eyes deceive me? A Dwagar!
Dragar.
Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground. Rare and intriguing on a day already packed with intrigue. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close?
Indeed.
A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
I don't like what this guy does, but I find him funny.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, but remember nothing useful about goblin social order or behavior.
They were goblins, same as all the others, lowly and vile.
Goblins struck fear and awe in heart of wilting witness. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
There was no dragon. What do you want exactly?
The truth, my friend. Not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
I think they did.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. A scandal.
Well, I'll have you know. Well, at least you talked to her beforehand. She's not going to be useful to you now.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Goblins aren't known for mercy.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket.
Until we meet again.
I'll probably save him, but I'm not letting him gonna do the thing. Alright, where's the entrance to... Wait, no, this is not the entrance to the grove. It's like over here, ain't it? Yeah, over here. Fixing up that bird. What is this boar? Tusk. He's just having a good time now, isn't he? I want to pet the pig, but not right now. Alright, let's talk to Miss Asshole.
Have you lost your scent?
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
One of your guards outside said you wanted to see me. Here I am.
We will speak soon enough. First, judgment must be passed. The parasite eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Koga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
We don't want to detect her thoughts, because then she gets very mad at that. I am versed in the ways of justice. Make your case, and I will pass judgment. Oh, yeah, that's very good when I broke my oath, but, you know, we're not gonna mention that to them. I'm just gonna go with normal persuasion. 12, come on. Add bonus. Ooh. Oh, thanks! Thanks, Shadowheart. Oh! Good thing I used it. Well, it would have been enough anyway, but still.
Very well.
Everyone
She may
approves.
go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Koga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Phew. That went better than I expected. So, hey, Koga, how you doing?
A grey dwarf. In our grove on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful brood mother than one who hails from... below?
I'd have killed... I don't make a habit of threatening children.
She made her choice. Ugh. I thought one like you might understand. When a threat makes itself known, you remove it.
It's a child.
No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
This rite must be born of powerful magic.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary.
What would you guys eat?
None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out.
I came on Zavlor's behalf. These people could perish if you force them out.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Then it best seems I speak to Zevlor. I mean, I wanted to give them more time, but if I can guide them along the way, I guess that helps.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
I mean, I could kill her, but I don't necessarily want to do that. There was probably a better way to go about that, but I'm not sure. Hey, Raph.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
If I haven't spoken up, what would have happened?
Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse.
Who's your real leader?
Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad.
If no one's looking for Halsin, I could do it. Right, I should do that before speaking to the guy. To Zevlor.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
No need to fret, I'll find him.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
And Hetol is in here, correct? Yeah, she's in here.
I don't want blood on my hands.
Don't want blood on my hands. No, no. Okay, can everyone get in here? We're gonna have to close this door.
Does that hurt?
Yeah, just close this door real quick. Alright, let's save on just this part.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Hello, short person. Just wait patiently. Medicatrix.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death.
A beautiful little bird.
Now, what? A grey dwarf. Never thought I'd meet a decent one. But I heard what you did at the gates.
Man, there's
You
a
need
lot of
some-
dialogue about being a Dragar. Healing. It looks like I came to the right person.
I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
No good way of putting this. I, have a tadpole in my
A
head.
tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
You know of them? Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Might.
We need to be quick. This way.
Indeed. We will be quick. We'll be swift. And we will be oh so vicious. Enclave Library. Dissected Drow.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
I was hoping for a less grave cure. I guess we didn't have to go through this, but, well, we just had to see. I'm blocking everything.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halsin, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I'd like to keep an eye on things, thanks.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
What's that plant? Will it help?
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
It might. What aren't you telling me?
I'm telling you everything you need to know. Believe me on that. I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
I don't want her to poke out my eyes. Fell from a ship in the sky, but something caught me. It saved my life.
Protected from on high. Sounds like the Drow. Master Halsin said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On the ship. Now it's kidnapped and affected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could cure me. What about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
I mean, I'll take the poison. It'll come in handy. Alright, hand it over.
Swear it.
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but...
Karlach disapproves. But, well...
Here.
It's fine. We're just taking the poison.
I've spent my life treating folk, and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
You must have learned something from studying them.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
So you think it's only a matter of time? You said you were attracting other victims. Did they change?
Hard to say. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne.
Selûne.
And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
What do you want me to do?
The thing is, I've sent birds to find him. But the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save
I'm glad
your
I didn't
life.
have to kill her.
How's that sound?
Alright, I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
I could just put it in my backpack, if anything.
Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Now, did Karlach massively disapprove of that? No. My relationship with Will is actually quite good. Well.
Better than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
Yeah, I know Karlach probably wouldn't have liked that.
Soldier?
You and Mizora seem to know each other. How?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine.
My model.
I wasn't even
My
her
model.
strongest fighter.
Win.
But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet.
Come on, there we go.
Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
Yay. Do you think she'll keep coming after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
I can see why you're so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Believe. Alright, so now we got that taken care of. We saved child. Okay, yeah, we gotta talk to the parents. We gotta. First and foremost, we have to go to Halcyon. But I think before that, we can go to the ruins. Actually, I just might do the ruins on my own time, because it's just... there's nothing story-related in there, it's just fighting. But, okay. Winds. Oh, there's rats everywhere. Okay, I know if I did kill her, I would have been able to loot all the medical supplies, but... well... she's alive. Maybe it's more important for the story with Halcyon. I don't know. Because surely they would have figured it out sooner or later. Like, oh, Nettle's dead. What happened here? Oh no. Well, let's go see where the child tiefling went.
Find our masters.
It'd be somewhere around. Yeah, right here. Excuse me, coming through.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
No.
I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
I hope we'll meet again under better circumstances.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Good. Oh. Cool. Mira's Amulet. Grants the ability to cast dancing lights. What's dancing lights? Well, I might as well wear it. Dancing lights. Illuminate a 30 feet radius. Oh. Okay, well. That can still prove useful. So, oh, right. We need to go over here. Because I can now help this person. Because Shadowheart should have a cure paralysis spell. Although, sadly, the door is locked, so I gotta go the long way around. But after we cure her, I think that's when we're gonna end the episode. The next episode will be making our way to Halcyon and fighting through goblins, but that might take up 2 episodes, to be honest. Because there is the small town before that. There is the goblins down here that we can get for XP. Oh boy, there's so much to do. But might as well fight the enemies I can, so I can get the XP. Oh yeah, and I will have to talk to this person again, since I did reload a save after it, so.
Stop! This place is off limits.
It's alright, it's alright, I'm here to help. I'm here to help. You can trust me. Shadowheart can fix you up.
Damn it! Do what you gotta do. So
Need a hand up?
bloody potion.
Sounds like yours quite the dodgy blue. Yeah, we already been
The
through
old
this.
lady, she warned me of side effects. All right.
Karlak approves of this as
I
well.
guess being fearless won't help if an arrow.
I'll cast a spell, although more like Shadowheart will do it.
A long way to go still. I'll take this
It's,
way.
yeah, lesser restoration. And go. There we go.
My foot. It moved. Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hooray!
Not as bad as it
You're all good now.
Look, between us, you're not supposed to be here. But I'll turn a blind eye. Just don't touch anything, all right?
No, so can I at least leave the same way? Oh, no, I can't. Well, bah. We helped, we got some good relations with Will and Karlach, so, you know, I can be happy about that. So, yeah. I think that's where I'm going to end off this episode here. Things are going well in the cove so far. Let me get rid of this marker. So, yeah, there's still a whole bunch to do. I can go to the ruins. Infernal Iron for Karlach. Yeah, next episode we're going to make our way this way to get the iron and then the goblins. Yes, yes indeed. But, alright. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Baldur's Gate. And I wonder how many episodes Act 1 is going to be. Is Act 1 the shortest? I imagine it is, but whatever. We'll just play it by ear. Assuming my model would want to work with me. It sucks because I look to the left to check if my model's working, but looking too far to the left makes me lose tracking. But regardless, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.